All right, Grim. So I'm just making a recording right now for you so that you can see how off-season recruiting works. So when you go into the dynasty, it'll look like this. Here's a few spots you're going to want to look. Um, you're going to want to go over to just down one to recruiting. If you want to watch the recruiting tutorial, that would actually probably help. It's just right under recruiting right there. But if not, you come over here, and the first thing you'll want to check is your depth chart. It'll show you everything you need. So you'll show you open slots. So I have an open slot at quarterback here because my quarterback just graduated. It'll show you all the things you're going to need to fill. I've got a lot of open slots, and you just got to look at where you're weak at, where your team's weak. I got a lot of weakness on my offense. My defense is going to be all right. So since I know my offense is going to be weak, this is off-season recruiting. So it's a little different than regular recruiting, but up at the top, you'll have 10,000 points to use. I've just upgraded enough to have 5,000 points to use, and it'll look something like this. Let me take all the points off the guys right now. Okay, so it'll look something like this. Okay, so you have a couple of things you can do here. The first thing you may want to do is hold LT up here at the top, and then team needs is where you'll want to look, because those are the positions where you're actually you're in need of players. You're not going to have enough to fill your roster, and these are the guys that are the most important to offer. I'm not going for any tackles because what I'm going to do is in position changes. I'm going to move. Where is he? Oh wait, he hasn't committed yet. I remember. I'm going to move this center over to tackle when we get to position changes, assuming I get him, and I really need to get this guy. I also am weak on tight ends, and I love blocking tight ends. So if you look on that top right side, underneath Anderson, it says number 3 tight end blocking, so I know he's a blocking dude. And I love run blocking too, so both of these guys are my main guys. I have 15,000 points to use, so I have to be careful. You don't want to spread yourself too thin in the offseason because some dudes literally max out the points they're going to use on people. Like, for example, NIU, if he maxed out all of his points on this tight end, I would be wasting 6,000 points. So I'm risking it and praying that he doesn't do that by giving this tight end 6,000 points. During the normal season, you'll have about 5,000 points per week, and you can put 500 points on every guy. As well as scheduled visits and all of that jazz. So I'm putting 6,000 points on both of these top 2 guys that I want to get. These are my biggest recruits, putting the most points on them. Some people like to spread their points out, put about 1,000 on everybody and hope to get like 5 or 6 commits, but usually you'll get smaller guys, you won't get the big guys. What I like to do is I'll put usually all of my points on either 2 or 3 guys and just like ensure that I'll most likely get both, if not, or 2, if not all 3 of them. It's a little bit more risky, but it works. Some people, like one year in one of my leagues, I literally just put all of my points on one single dude and just made sure that I got him because I really needed him. So it's just up to you. It's up to how you're feeling with it. That's just how I like to do it personally. This year I'm doing it a little different. I'm spreading it between 4 guys because I have my 2 main guys to go for it, but then I also have some other positions that I want guys from, and that is all of these. Honestly, I should probably go after this guard. I'm gonna take him off the defensive tackle. We're gonna go all in on this guard with the rest of our points, and hopefully we get him. Okay, so other spots to look other than team needs. You can look at each position specifically, and this is not just for off-season recruiting. This is for regular season recruiting too. Works the exact same. You can look at all of your positions. You can look at players you have not scouted at all yet. People who you haven't offered scholarships for, people who you're in a battle with. This is just for the season if you have the visit schedule or if they're ready for visits, and then all positions. Also, down on the bottom of my screen it's blank because this Xbox is old and it really just sucks. But if you hit X, you can switch it to sort by rank, overall, biggest lead, deficit, percent locked, etc. If you don't like the guys that you have on your screen right now, you can go to search and you can actually add guys to your board. That's really risky to do in off season though. During the season, I'll give you a more in-depth analysis of recruiting if you would like me to though. I would be totally fine doing that for you. But yeah, I hope this helps. Ask me any questions.